Welcome to the Slate. I'm Nick Maslow.
And I'm Jenny Hamilton. Today on the Slate, two UM students discuss the ups and downs of Jennifer's body.
Also coming up is my exclusive interview with Zombieland's Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg. This week on the Slate, we've got a lot of horror movies, so let's get right into the gory news. A teaser trailer has been released for the remake of the iconic film Nightmare on Elm Street. The Bloody Bonanza will be the directorial debut of Samuel Bayer. Jackie Earle Haley of Watchmen stars as the poorly manicured Freddy Krueger, terrorizing a bunch of Gap models fresh for the killing. That should be interesting. Rumors are running rampant that producer Michael Bay has offered a role to Paris Hilton. You may recall her performance in the night vision horror One Night in Paris. Paranormal Activity continues to take America by storm. The low-budget horror flick opened at just 13 college towns. Now, thanks to 200,000 people voting on the film's website, this screamer is hitting theaters in 20 more cities, including Miami. The film's trailer claims to show audience members shrieking during the film. However, we've found that the trailer was really shot during a special showing of Middle Eastern political thriller, Kazam. Robert Rodriguez promises that once you watch Predators, you will completely forget about the series 4 Crimes Against Film. The director of Spy Kids 3D is gearing up to produce the 5th installment of the Predator series. Hungarian hotshot Antel Nimrod has signed on to direct the sequel. Robert Rodriguez has decided that the best person to write Predators is, well, Robert Rodriguez. So far, Danny Trejo is the only actor on board. Expect Trejo to reprise his usual role as an intelligent, upstanding, non-stereotypical Mexican-American. Now let's kick it off to Jenny.
Well, I'm here with Julian Glover and Rob Cassandro. What did you guys think of the movie Jennifer's Body?
Well, going into the movie, I didn't have too high of expectations, but whatever expectations I did have, it was definitely let down. Megan Fox wasn't as appealing as she always is in Transformers. So if that was the reason that you might have went to the movie, it's not a good call.
Well, half through the movie, she turned ugly, so.
Oh.
When she doesn't eat boys, you know.
There was a lot of that, a little exorcist in there, where she did like a projectile vomit, wasn't hot at all.
Or she like starts to fly a little bit.
So they weren't even helping her career at all?
No.
Not at all. If this was supposed to be her coming out role and to try and take down Angelina Jolie, this was not it at all.
Yeah, obviously not. So is there anything else you can tell me, like maybe a little bit about the plot of the movie? Or is it just literally she eats men because she can?
The movie's kind of about like friendship. Her and her best friend Needy. And they have like a really close like friend. They said like playground friendship doesn't die. So when they were younger, and they're totally different people. And then once Jennifer starts eating boys, Needy gets really upset and worried because she goes after her boyfriend.
We're going to toss it over to Nick, who's going to introduce a public service announcement from the University of Miami.
That's right, Jenny. With the H1N1 virus threatening the health of so many, the University of Miami has asked us to produce a special public service announcement warning people about the risks.
Hi, I'm Marcel McGillicuddy. You may remember me from my role in the film 28 Days Later. 28 days ago, I was infected by the Rage virus. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm pretty much screwed. But I've accepted that a long time ago. I've accepted the fact that I can't date women anymore because I'll probably feel compelled to bite their faces off. I've accepted the fact that no matter how much cologne I put on, I'll still smell like an elephant's anus. I'm here to warn you about a new virus that is rapidly spreading across the country. The H1N1 virus. more commonly known as swine flu, has made its way into Miami. To combat this, the University of Miami has installed antibacterial soaps all across the campus. So take it from a guy who knows a thing or two about bad hygiene. Use them. Wash your hands and face at every chance you get so you don't end up like me. Take a shower at least twice a week. The rest is up to you. Stay healthy, my friends.
That was very informative. I learned a lot.
Great job, Marcel. All right, well, next up, we see what Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg have to say about their upcoming zombie flick, Zombieland. Woody Harrelson, zombies and intense fight scenes. It's a winning formula for the comedy Zombieland.
How did you react when you were approached about a movie about zombies?
Well, I remember having a little bag with like 5 scripts in it, and the one I looked at last, just because I thought Zombieland, that's going to be stupid. And you know, hold it, I got people out there upset with me. Okay, but then I read it, and I loved it.
Now, Woody, you said that the script rides the line between the comedy and the impending danger of the zombies, that it was tricky. How did you approach that challenge as an actor?
Well, you know, I tried to stay in the headspace of my character who, you know, at one time probably had a much different kind of job as opposed to zombie killing, more like an urban planner, but, you know, like also very much, you know, a lot of pin-up aggression inside of him, as there is with most people who've been spending their life behind a desk.
Zombieland is helping Eisenberg carve his niche in Hollywood. He's already starred in Adventureland. Next, he'll join Justin Timberlake in David Fincher's movie about Facebook. But Eisenberg says his roles don't just fall in his lap.
How did you react when you found out that you'd be working with Woody Harrelson?
Well, I didn't, because the first thing I had to audition with him. So at first I thought, like, I hope it goes well, because, you know, if he doesn't like me, then I will not be in the movie. You know, if I didn't like him, then I could tell my mom about that. But if he didn't like me, then I would not get in the movie. And my mom runs nothing. You know, what's she gonna do? So, I was so excited. I was nervous to audition with him. Then when I got into the movie, I was, you know, so excited. Of course, as was my mother.
You can catch the action on a big screen near you. Zombieland is playing in theaters across the nation.
Hey, Miami, you're watching the Slate.
Was I the only one that noticed that Woody Harrelson was barefoot?
Yeah, I got a kick out of that. Anywho, this week on Take 5, we give you our top 5 favorite moments in horror movies.
At number 5, schizophrenic mama's boy, Norman Bates, wets his blade in Psycho.
At number 4, a little Asian boy mimics a cat in The Grudge.
At number 3, little Judy gets better acquainted with a tree in Friday the 13th, 7.
At number 2, a very confused Mark Wahlberg still has no idea what is going on in The Happening.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know.
The toxin?
At number 1, well, Nick, I'm not really sure what's happening in this clip, but here's our number 1.
All right, guys, well, that's all the time we have on UMTV's The Slate. Be sure to visit us on Facebook and YouTube.